So I think it's important to keep a good balance in that, because it's almost a coping mechanism, I guess. Yeah.
And sometimes it's kind of weighing up, it sounds like that's what you do, whether the coping is helpful or is this another kind of way of avoiding.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
And it is always such a fine balance as well, isn't it? Of, like you say, there's so many kind of, and like Fiona mentioned earlier, there's so many demands in life these days of, work stuff or study stuff and social time, and then just like getting enough sleep, and then, you know, having all of these other things that you're trying to keep up to look after yourself. It is a hard thing to kind of keep all of those balls in the air at once. And I think that's probably, it sounds like you're kind of on this journey of like trial and error in a way of figuring out like where the balance is or how you balance those things. But I think we're probably all on that journey to a degree, like, or in different ways of kind of going, oh, I've let that part of my life go. But I think the really important thing is the being able to notice what part of life you've let go, or what's missing because you've let that go, and being able to recognise the benefit of bringing it back in.
I think sometimes it's important to give time to yourself, just to focus on yourself if you want. Sort of cliche, but no, it's good to sort of pursue your own interests, and I think that can help build your sense of identity. But obviously it's just whether the pendulum swings too far, you've got to keep bringing yourself back into social
and isn't that, as humans, we do that, you know, all the time. We make mistakes and then we can repair them. You know, we kind of come back and find that balance, because we're not robots that are going to be consistently the same all the time.
Yeah, definitely.
And that's what helps us to be more compassionate to others too.
Yeah.
When we kind of can see those things in ourselves.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
What's it been like for you with uni and I guess like the knowledge that you have of these things that are helpful for you? I'm just thinking back to my own experience of being at uni and remembering this real moment where I think I was sitting at home watching TV and I was feeling guilty, and then I was like, this is ridiculous. Like, I've got into this space where I feel guilty and I feel like I'm wasting time if I'm not either at uni or at the gym or at my part-time job, basically. And I realised that, I was kind of putting too much emphasis on those activities that I should be doing, and not letting myself kind of like just be and do stuff that might be kind of like time wasting, but actually just what your body needs at that time, and kind of self-care stuff. Has that been, have you had anything like that, or
in terms of feelings of guilt?
Yeah,
I think that's a pretty common feeling for me, whether that be around relationships or like letting relationships slide, or sort of procrastinating on work. I
can relate to that too. There's all the shoulds, and then actually you can't get going with anything.
And I think that's where that self-compassion is so important, of actually being able to go, no, it is okay for me to kind of sit and watch this movie, or to stay in bed, or, you know, like to kind of give some permission to those times where actually you're just doing something because it's what you need in that moment.
And that judgment, would I judge someone else badly, you know, if they were doing that, you know, occasionally, or
if I'm honest, that's sort of something I still struggle with. As I said, I'm quite a diligent person when it comes to like maintaining my health, like physical or mental, and obviously schoolwork as well. I'm not sure how I combat. I don't really have those set skills yet.
And that's okay too. It's a journey, learning.
Yeah.
I think I was probably older than you when I kind of came to the realisation that I didn't need to feel guilty for resting. So
yes, I know a lot of people who are just very comfortable, which can be looked at from both perspectives. But I think it's good to have that sort of drive.
Yeah, definitely.
In you, so it's not all bad, really, because there are a lot of people I know who are just very comfortable, and sort of let things slide.
Yeah.
So
And your values are that you want to be striving and in some way.
Yeah.
And that's okay. And kind of finding when is it enough? Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Exactly.
Mm.